Do you think that this guy that could probably ricochet a bullet out of his abs is natural? That is what we are going to be answering today. Welcome back to Natty or Juicy, the series in which we pick a person to study whether his physique was attained naturally or not. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about Flores Fit.
I was only 9 years old. I loved Shrek so much.
AKA Jesus Flores. And to do that, we're going to be grabbing a couple of pictures from his Instagram and analyzing the progression and in the time frame that it was done to see if it indicates any sort of uses of substances that could help with muscle growth. Okay, in order to study this transformation, I got a couple of pics, and the first that I want to look at, the first one, is the oldest picture that can be found on his Instagram, which was taken at the 15th of November of 2019. Basically, the dude already looked great, he had an awesome physique, shredded, and made me glad that I have no girlfriend, because otherwise he would just steal her away from me anyway. Then I have 3 more pictures to look at. The first one is the 29th of April of 2021, in which quite some time had passed already, 1 year and a half, almost, 1 year and a couple of months, and the guy looks pretty much the same. He has more mass, but he is lean, he is shredded. Then we have one from the 29th of May of 2021. Once again, he's shredded to the gills, he doesn't have that crazy amount of mass, but he's shredded, and the amount of mass that he doesn't have, he makes up for and the amount of mass that he doesn't have, he makes up for the couch, the pink couch, which, I mean, it's fabulous.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
And the last picture, which was taken at the 7th of June, basically a couple of days back, and this guy looks like a sauce fiend. The guy has the separations going, the veins popping, the abs. I mean, the guy looks ridiculous. If you only showed me this picture, I would say the guy was on steroids right on the spot. But this is the thing, guys. This is the picture that was taken in optimal conditions. Lighting is the best, the contrast is the best, good pose, flexing, probably had a pump, and he took a shitload of pictures in order to post this one to Instagram. So take that into consideration always. And in order to actually showcase a different side of him, I wanted to get this picture from the 4th of March of 2021, in which he basically just looks like he doesn't lift. This photo was taken a couple of months ago, not too long ago, and it looks like a normal guy in a t-shirt and some jeans. So, yeah, there's always that. Now, drum roll please. What do I think? Do I think that he's natty or juicy? But first, what is your opinion? Do you think that he's natty or juicy? Before I give you my opinion, just go down below in the comments and leave your opinion right now. Let's see what most people think about this transformation. And yeah, in my opinion, this guy is natural. The guy actually went from the first picture that he took at 2019 to one of the last pictures he took at 2021. The time frame was roughly 1.5 months, and the guy only put on 19 pounds. Taking into consideration that not all of it is muscle, some of it is water, some of it is glycogen, some of it may be fat. It's not unrealistic to assume that he could put on that much, that amount of mass. And the progress in and of itself, from what I saw, maybe he went from really skinny to where he was at 2019, which were the first photos that I could get of him, really fast, and then I would say something else. But since I don't have access to any of those photos, and these are the most recent photos I could get, and I can only see transformation from 2019 to today, I would say that this transformation is natty or at the very least Natty achievable for someone that's training for a long time and eating right, which is what he's been doing for a long time, I can tell, and someone that has good genetics, which also seems to be the case. So, thank you guys all for watching and watching me ramble about a total stranger that I have no idea or never talked to, and just spitballing if he's natural or not. See you guys in the next video.